Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello everyone, welcome to official YouTube channel of Entries, India's #1 app for preparation of various competitive examinations like banking, railways, SSC and other state PCS exam. Students, myself Rahul Mishra and I am your reasoning educator. I have cracked multiple government examinations like IBPS PO, RRB PO, SSC CGL, NTPC as well. So student, in this video I have discussed most important question of direction and distance based on the puzzle type. Okay, so by seeing the today's video you will be able to score 3 marks in 2 minutes. So without wasting further time, let's start the video. Okay students, so before solving this video's question we will first discuss the previous video homework question. This was the homework. Now I am solving it. Just check your answers. Okay, T is a sister of D. T is a sister of D means T and D belongs to same generation, so we will use single line. And T is a sister. Sister means female, so sign will be negative. And we don't know the gender of D, so we will not assume. D is married to P. For married person, we use double arrow. Okay, but we don't know the gender of D or P, so we will not assume. Okay, P is the son of M. Okay, if P is the son of M, M will go upside because M is above generation person, then P. In case of married couple, if any one person gender is specified, then we can easily find out the another person gender. In this case, P is a male, then D will automatically become female, okay, because they both are married couples. T is a mother of J, okay, so J should go downside to T, okay. J can be son and daughter, but we will not assume unless it is specified in the question. Y is the father of U. See, we don't know about Y and U, so we will not put this information over here. Now Y has only one son and only one daughter. Okay, U is the daughter of T. Okay, if U is the daughter of T, then U belongs to same generation with J. Okay, and will go downside to T. If U is the daughter, then U will become negative because U is a female. Okay, Q is a son of D. Okay, Q is a son of D. So Q will go downside to D and P. And son means male. So positive sign. Now we have left one line, that is Y is the father of U. If Y is the father of U, we know that T is a mother of U. Okay, so Y and T become married couples because it is mentioned over here, that is Y is the father of U. So Y will become male. Okay, and on the next line it is also written that Y has only one son and one daughter. We know that Y has only one daughter, then J will automatically become son of Y. Okay, so we will use positive sign. So this is the solution of this puzzle. Now we will solve the question based on it. Okay, so question number 1, how is P related to T? So first we have to check whether we know the gender of P or not. Yes, we know the gender, so our answer can be easily find out. Now we have to check from T to P. Okay, T is here, sister's husband. T is a sister of D, okay, and P is a husband of D. So sister's husband means brother-in-law. Option number 3 is correct. How is J related to D? First we have to check whether we know the gender of J or not. Yes, so our answer can be easily find out. Now we have to check from D to J. Okay, D is over here. Now read from D to J. Sister's son. Sister's son. Sister's son is nephew. So option number 4 is correct. Now question number 3. If M is a wife of W. Okay, if M is a wife of W, see, it is conditional based question. So we have to put M's gender, that is female, and M is a wife of W, so W become male. Okay, then how is Q related to W? First we have to check the gender of Q. Yes, we know the gender, so we can find out our answer. Then we have to check from W to Q. Okay, sons, 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 sons means grandson. So option number 2 is correct. I hope you got this. Okay students, so before starting the questions on direction and distance, we should first know which concept we have to use in order to solve the question based on direction and distance. Okay, so we will use this directional post concept. This entire diagram is known as directional post. Okay, we all know that we have four primary direction. That is north, east, west, and south. Okay, we have four primary directions, and the line between them is known as subdirection. That is southeast, southwest, northeast, and northwest. So total we have 8 directions. Okay, total we have 8 directions, and in every direction the left and right will be determined according to the person face. If the person is facing north, his left side will be on the west side and his right side will be on the east side. Now if the person is facing in east direction, his left side will be in north and the right side will be in south. If the person is facing south, then left and right will become opposite to north. Okay, or we can say his right side will be in west and left side will be in east. Similarly, if the person is facing west, his left and right will be opposite to east. Okay, his right will become in north side and his left will become in south side. So how to remember left and right in every direction, or how to solve the question based on left and right on the direction and distance topic? See, we can easily observe that right in every direction is going in clockwise direction. Okay, right in every side we can say is going in clockwise direction. So if we have to move in right side, then we have to move clockwise, or we can say 90-degree clockwise. Okay, now we can observe that left of every side is in anti-clockwise direction. Left of every side is in anti-clockwise direction, or 90-degree anti-clockwise. Okay, so how did I find 90-degree in both the cases? See, we know that every quadrant is of 90-degree. This is 90-degree. Okay, this one will be also 90-degree. This is also 90-degree, and this one is also 90-degree. So the total 4 times we have 90-degree. So complete angle of this figure will be 360-degree. Okay, so the concept of this 90-degree clockwise and 90-degree okay, so the concept of this 90-degree anti-clockwise and 90-degree clockwise comes from here only. Suppose if a person is facing north, he moves toward north only. Okay, and takes a right turn. Right will be clockwise direction. Okay, if he takes the right turn, he will move to east side. Okay, so the angle between these two lines is 90-degree only. So the concept of this angle come from here only. Okay, I hope it is clear to all of you. Now let's solve the question based on this concept. Okay, so before starting any question on direction and distance, you have to make a directional post like this and write these two things, that is left in anti-clockwise and right in clockwise, so that you will not get confused in taking left and right turn in your main puzzle according to the instruction given to you. Okay, now let's start the question. A person start walking from A towards to reach B, which is 15 meter east to A. Okay, so B is 15 meter east to A. Suppose A is over here. Okay, east is this side. Okay, we know that. You have to assume every person at origin only. This is your origin point. If point A is at origin, then east will be this side only. Okay, so B is 15 meter east to A. Okay, now he then takes a right turn and walk 20 meter to reach the point C. Okay, so right means clockwise, 90-degree clockwise we have to move, and we have to move 20 meter to reach the point C. Okay, so clockwise means downside. Okay, so this is 20 meter C point. Okay, from C he takes a left turn and walk 15 meter to reach the point D. Okay, so from C left turn will be anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means this side. Okay, so again 15 meter, and he reaches the point D, and the distance is 15 meter. Okay, then again he takes a left turn and walk 10 meter to reach the point E. Now from D, left turn will be 90-degree anti-clockwise, and he walk 10 meter. So 10 meter is a half of 20 meter. Okay, so we have to make shorter line than B and C. Okay, let's suppose this is 10 meter and the point is E point. Okay, from E he takes a left turn, okay, and walk 20 meter to reach the point F. Okay, from E left turn will be anti-clockwise, okay, this side, and he walks 20 meters to reach the point F. Okay, so first he will cover 15 meter over here and 5 meter till here. Okay, so this entire line will become 20 meter. Okay, so distance from this point to this point will be 15 meter. Okay, from this to this, from F, it is 5 meter. Okay, he then takes a right turn and walk 5 meter to reach G. Okay, so from F he is taking right turn. Right means clockwise and moving 5 meter. Okay, so we know that we have covered 10 meter over here, and the distance between B and this point will be 10 meter. So from F it will be half of the distance between B and this point. Okay, so it will move clockwise and this will be 5 meter. So G will come over here. Okay, and finally takes a left turn to reach the point H, which is 10 meter away from the G. Okay, from G left side will be anti-clockwise and he is moving 10 meter away. So we have covered 5 meter over here. Okay, so we are covering 5 meter of A and B, and the total distance of A and B is 15 meter. So 10 meter is left. So H will go just opposite to A. Okay, this distance is 10 meter because 5 meter we have covered over here. These two lines are parallel, so this will cover 5 meter over here of A and B, and the remaining 10 meter will be covered by H and G. Okay, this point is A. So this is our complete diagram. Now let's solve the question based on it. Okay, so question number 1, if J is 5 meter north to G, okay, then what is the distance between A and J? We know that from B and this point the total distance is 10 meter. Okay, and G and F is parallel to B and this point, so this 5 meter is covered by G and F, and the remaining 5 meter will be covered by G and J, and the total distance between J and F will be equal to B and this point because these two lines are parallel. Okay, now we have to find the distance between A and J. We know that J is a point which is on A and B. Okay, and the total distance of A and B is 15 meter. Okay, from this point to F, 5 meter is already covered over here. Till J, 5 meter is already covered. Okay, J and B, F and this point, these two lines are parallel, so the distance will be equal. Okay, and the total distance of A and B is 15 meter. 5 meter is covered by J and B, so the remaining 10 meter will be the distance of A and J. So correct answer is option number B. Question number 2, 4 of the following 5 belongs to a group based on their directions. Okay, find the one that does not belong to that group. Okay, so we need to find out the odd one out. So let's check the options then. A and G. Okay, from A to G the direction is southeast. Okay, FC. From F to C the direction is southeast. B and D. From B and D the direction is again southeast. H and F. Okay, H is over here and F is over here. Again the direction is southeast. So all the 4 options is having southeast. So the remaining option will be odd one out only. Now let's check D and E. From D to E the direction is north. So this is odd one out. Okay. So question number 3. How far is A from H? Okay. From A to H the distance between them is 5 meter only. I have already explained in question number 1. So the correct answer is option number A. Okay. Question number 4. Which of the following is nearest point to X, which is the midpoint of BC? So which belongs to X? So X must be the midpoint of BC. So X will be over here. We know that B and C is total distance of 20 meter. From B to X will become 10 meter. From X to C will become 10 meter. Okay. Now which is the nearest point? So the nearest point we can see, that is F only from X. Okay. Because the distance between F and X is 5 meter. Rest is more than 5 meter. Okay. So correct answer is option number B. I hope it is clear to you. Based on the today's video's concept, this is your homework question, and just try to solve it and comment the answer of these question in the comment box. Okay, and I will be solving this question in my next video. Okay. Okay student, for practice these type of puzzles question, you need to download our entry app. The link is given in the description box. When you download it, it will ask you the login detail. When you fill the login detail, you will get the interface like this. On our entry app, you will not only get the reasoning section quizzes, but also different subject quizzes which are relevant for your exam, such as quantitative aptitude, English, and general awareness. All these quizzes are being updated regularly. If you want to practice, what you have to do? You have to go in the practice section where you will get interface like this. Okay. You can click on the exam which you are preparing. After clicking on this, you will get your free mock test. Okay, so let's suppose you have clicked on SBI Clerk 2020. Okay, after clicking it, you will see the interface like this. Our app will ask you, are you preparing for SBI Clerk 2020? Then simply click on yes. Okay. Then you will see the number of courses related to SBI Clerk 2020. You can attempt any of these course related to SBI Clerk 2020. Okay. Let us suppose you have clicked on model exam. If you clicked on model exam, you will see the window like this or interface like this. Okay. In model exam section, you will see the number of mocks. Okay. You can attempt any of this mock because it is available free on our app. Okay. Let's suppose you clicked on mock 18. Okay. After clicking it, you will get interface like this where it will show you the number of questions in that mock and total time allotted to it and the total number of marks. Okay. After attempting it, you will see the interface like this where you can see the number of questions correct by you and the wrong done by you and total number of question which is unanswered. Okay. After this, you will see this analytic window. Okay. This is very important because by seeing this only, you will be able to analyze your weak areas and work on it. Okay student, if you like my tricks given in this video, you can purchase our premium classes which is available only on the entry app, where I have taken various chapters like inequalities, puzzles, and so on. By purchasing our premium classes, you will not be able to improve your weak areas, but also your marks in examination will also get improved. Okay student, if you are new to our channel, do not forget to subscribe it. Okay. If you like our video, just give a thumbs up. Do not forget to comment and do share our video to your friends and those who are preparing so that they can also avail the benefit provided by the entry. Okay. See you in the next video student. Till then, take care. Bye bye.